Welcome to Porchlight Newslet, Porchlight Letters podcast number 2393. Our question today is, what do witness names on documents mean? It's going to be a good one. First of all, I have to apologize for being on a few minutes early. I am absolutely wiped out. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning to get online in time for Networking Riches starting at 5 a.m. my time, 8 a.m. Pacific time. And so, yes, so it's been a very long day, very busy day, because I work on the admin side of Networking Riches. Absolutely love it. Get to meet all these new people and everything. So it's awesome. We had a great day today. Lots of new, why is it showing a dot? Oh, okay. No, I didn't just show that on screen. Sorry, I got distracted by a dot in the tools piece over here. So lots of new people on today, which was awesome. So we had a really great time. Casey was on fire today, and it was just a really good session. So we even had a little conversation in there about AI, and that'll probably come up more tomorrow. I don't know, but the breakthrough zone was really, really cool. And if you know me and you've seen me talk about Networking Riches, you know I absolutely love the breakthrough zone piece. And this one was really cool. It was a real estate agent in a very tiny town, and helping her to expand her region and all that sort of stuff. And because when you've got that many people in that size town, it's a little hard to, So to become known in her town as the person to go to for services and helping sell houses and that sort of stuff. It was awesome, amazing. There was a lot of aha moments, which was even some of the repeat ones had some aha moments today, but love to see the new people having the aha moments. It's always awesome when that happens. Okay, so what do witness names mean what do witness names on documents mean? Witnesses reveal trusted relationships. If you've got witnesses indicate trusted relationships, where people choose as witnesses are really random. They are often trusted friends, relatives, or respected community members. Their presence signals closeness or reliability. This is something that you will definitely find on marriage certificates, where the witnesses have signed. They could be family, they could be a friend, they could be somebody in the community. It is somebody who the bride and groom have chosen. I saw one time there was the sister of the bride and her husband both signed the document, and then the groom had a couple of people from his side of the family as well, which was really cool because that was all on there. It was all kept within the family. There are some documents that, last wills and testaments, when those are witnessed, they cannot be somebody who is named in the will, nor can they be somebody who is related to the person who is creating the will. So and when you're looking at probate files, when you look at the witnesses, were they a neighbor? Were they a respected member of the community? Were they a trusted friend? Because they cannot be named in the will, and they cannot be a relative of the person whose will it is. So you have to keep that in mind when looking at that. Witnesses reveal social networks. Repeated witness names across documents reveal consistent social circles. See, brain's in another planet right now. They help map who surrounded and supported an ancestor. Community often becomes visible through repetition. And when you're seeing the same person witness multiple life events, like marriage events, if they're mentioned on the death certificate as the person providing the information, if they are on the will as a witness, then you know that person is not related. They have to be a trusted friend or somebody in the community. So seeing that person's name on multiple life events suggests enduring relationships. This may indicate family, partnerships, or deep friendships. Patterns reveal stability in relationships. Witnesses may reveal hidden family ties. Some witnesses appear before relationships were documented. They may be cousins, in-laws, or extended kin not yet identified. Witnesses can point towards unknown branches. And this is one thing that I always encourage people to do, is that when you're looking at the birth certificates and you're looking at the names on there, don't forget to look above and below or to the next door if you're looking at sensitive vaults don't have witnesses on them. If you're looking above and below the entries in the church records or the certificates before or after, if you can actually get a copy of the certificate, turn it over and see if there's anything written on the back, because sometimes stuff is written on the back as well. But I often advise my clients, if they're doing their own research, that when you're going up that main trunk line, so you're going to you, your parents, your grandparents, your great-grandparents, great-great-grandparents, if you're doing direct lines, sometimes, and not sometimes, it always pays to go sideways. So if you're at your parents, who are their siblings? If you're at the grandparents, who are their siblings? Great-grandparents, who are their siblings? Because oftentimes, somebody on those side branches, on the sibling, so it just sounded like somebody's coming up my driveway, but there's nobody there. I tell you, this around here, the house echoes the noise, and you actually have to go and stand outside to see which direction it's actually coming from. Maybe the neighbors on that side coming or going, I don't know. But anyway, what we're talking about, witnesses, that's right. But those side branches, so when you're looking at some documents and you're not sure if they're related or not, and you do some investigation and find out that they are related, they may be able to help you go higher in your tree, because they may have information in their tree that you find that you couldn't find in your main trunk line, or your main trunk lines as they go up. So make sure, witnesses can point towards unknown branches. Witness choice reflects social role or obligation. Sometimes witnesses reflect status or responsibility. Employers, clergy, community leaders may appear on those documents. If they're doing a will and testament, they may have their employer or the clergyman witness the signing of that, as long as they're not a relative and they're not named in the will. Their presence can indicate hierarchy or influence. Who did they have signing their documents? Witnesses help construct community. When you've got somebody who has been in a community, in an area, region for a very long time, you will start seeing the repeats of names coming through. You will start seeing the community as it's structured and all that, which is great when it comes to telling the story that they were in a structured community as well. So you're helping reconstruct that community by bringing in who are the witnesses, who's around them, because they won't be calling a brother to come from the next town over. They want somebody who, especially if he's 20 miles away, take them all day to get there. I don't know how long it would take on horseback, honestly. But they probably want people that are closer to them in their community, as far as distance goes, to come and sign these documents. Now, the brother may be visiting and he may get to sign some documents while visiting. He could be in town for the wedding. You don't know. He could be in town for some other reason, but he's available to sign documents. So always, always, always investigate the witnesses as well, to find out who were they and how were they related, or what relationship did they have with the person that you're researching. So your practical takeaway today is track witness names across multiple records. And if you want help mapping social networks, send us a private message, and we're happy to set up a 30-minute, no obligation, free discovery call to help you get started with mapping your the social networks for these witnesses. And our closing thought for today: witnesses stand where relationships stand. And with that, we are out of here. Go out, have a super fantastic, sparkling evening, and we'll be back tomorrow evening at around the same time, 6 p.m. Pacific. Hey, konera.